Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. So in this video, today we are going to understand what is the consumer in Apache Kafka. In last video, we already understood that what is the producer in Apache Kafka. Okay, so basically what is the consumer? In normal life also the definition of consumer is the same what we have definition in Apache Kafka. It's just that in Apache Kafka we are consuming the data from the topic. Okay, so if you see here, basically consumer is an application or program, obviously since we are writing the Java code, that can act as a destination of the data. Now what do you mean by destination of the data? Meaning that this producer is producing some data, and data it is keeping into the topic, and that data it is consumed by the consumer. So finally the whatever the data got produced by the producer, it reaching the destination as a consumer through topic. So that is the reason destination of the data, meaning that the consumer which actually consuming the data or which actually using the data which is produced by the producer. But here in between producer and consumer there are one things come called a topic, meaning that producer is producing or dumping the data inside the topic, and from the topic consumer is fetching the data or receiving the data. So that is what called consumer. So there are some various facts of the consumer. First fact is that a consumer is reading the data from its topic, meaning that there are many producer and the many consumer. Followed with that you will be having the many topics also. So consumer know that from which topic it has to read the data. So consumer has the topic ID. Okay, so that is the reason we are saying here a consumer is reading the data from its topic, not from other topic. And how he got to know that this topic is mine or not? That is with the identify by its name, that is called ID. And obviously we know, right, the topic is associated with the broker. So suppose that if you go with this figure now, if you see, you will be having the broker 901. Inside the broker you will be having my topic A partition 0, my topic A partition 1, and this is the consumer which is actually consuming the data. So basically the idea behind is that your topic is comes under the broker, and that topic is also divided with to the multiple partition. So that is the reason it is saying the topic is associated with the broker, which is very obvious. Now second thing is that in case of broker failure, meaning that since your topic is available inside the broker, and if your broker got failed, then what will happen? Obviously your topic will also get dumped. Okay, so in case that, so consumer can't be get the data from the topic. So once this case happen, meaning your broker went down or broker failure, the consumer know how to automatically recover the data. So consumer will automatically recover the data. For that we need not to write any extra code. Apache Kafka is fair enough to understand how to recover or when broker got failed. Okay. Now third thing is that consumer read the data in chronological order from the respective partition. So suppose that now I am reading the data from the topic, and topic comes under the broker, and broker having the many partition also. Suppose that this is the consumer which is reading the data from the my topic A partition 0, and we already know that which partition having the offset value. Offset value is the unique identification number which is basically associated with the topic data. So we can say for this 0 offset value we will be having some data, for 1 offset value also we will be having some data, followed with that 12 offset value also we will be having some data. Now consumer task is to read the data from the topic. Now question is that in which order it is reading. The thing is that the consumer is reading the data from the topic in chronological order. So first it will read from the 0, then it will go to the first offset. Don't consider this is the index, this is the offset value, and we can understood that it is index also, but actually it is not the index, but for our understanding we can refer, but actually it is the offset value. Okay, it can be anything, but it is in incremental order, that we already covered into the offset video. So what I am trying to tell you, first it will read the data from the 0th offset value, then it will go to and read the data from the first offset value, followed with that again it will read the data from the second offset value, meaning that chronological order. Like that it will read all the data from 0 to 12, since it has the 12 offset value only. Okay, now coming to the fourth fact. So there is no guarantee on order of the data reading across the topic. See, if you are reading from the one topic, then obviously guarantee is there. What do you mean by guarantee? Meaning that from offset value 1 can be accessed after completing the data fetching from the offset 0. That we can give the guarantee. In the same way, we can fetch the data from offset 1, then only we can fetch the data from offset 2. That much we can guarantee for one topic. Okay, but if picture come for the two topic, meaning that you have the consumer 1 here and consumer 2 here, and both the consumer reading the data from the different partition. So there is no guarantee that suppose that if I am fetching the data from partition 1 with the 8 offset and the partition 7 offset, in partition 0 7 offset. So there is no order that okay, first this data will come, then this data will come, or first 7th offset value from the partition 0 will come, or 8th offset value from partition 1 will come. So in that way we cannot give the guarantee. Even though if you have the one consumer, currently we have the two consumer here, but if you can consider you will be having one consumer and one consumer are reading from both the partition, meaning that partition 0 and partition 1. So still we cannot give the guarantee that in which order it is getting read. Okay, so that is all about the order. And obviously one consumer can read the data from more than one topic, which is very obvious. So this is all about the consumer. In upcoming video we are going to understand how to do the installation of Apache Kafka, how to start the Apache Kafka. Once this done, then our theory part is completed. So then we will be moving to our coding part, where we are creating the producer, we are creating the consumer, and we are sending the message. Followed with that, we will be having again one real-time program with the different API like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. We are going to fetch the real-time data. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching this video.